coming up now on UK Student News Network, live at 4.
We have lost our Daniel. Richmond Police Officer, badge number 457.
A fallen hero, and the community saying goodbye.
I certainly wanted to talk about, how do we spur the economy on?
What did the candidates talk about at last night's GOP debate? Who were the winners and losers?
And protecting our veterans, how to help them once they get home.
And in sports, it's cats, cats, cats. They're all over the NBA and playing well.
UK Student News Network live at 4 starts now.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Kelly Brightmore.
And I'm Alexa Wingate. We begin tonight with the fallen hero. Thousands of people packed Eastern Kentucky's Alumni Coliseum this morning to pay their final respects to Officer Daniel Ellis.
Officer Ellis was killed in the line of duty last Friday while investigating a robbery, leaving behind his wife Katie and his 3-year-old son. Crowds of friends, family, and fellow law enforcement sat in remembrance this morning. Richmond's police chief spoke of Ellis's character.
A true friend to all of his fellow officers and all that knew him.
The Ellis family says they are in awe of the support they have received from the community in such a trying time. Men and women spend every day protecting our community. One center on UK's campus is devoted to protecting veterans. Cammie Griffith explains what the UK Veterans Resource Center is doing to support their students.
A recent study has military officials concerned. The UK Veterans Resource Center has changed its curriculum to ensure their veterans are happy and healthy.
As a former leader of soldiers, it's a very, very tough question.
The tough question: why are veterans committing suicide? A 2013 study shows that 22 veterans commit suicide a day, an alarming rate for military officials. The coordinator of UK's Veterans Resource Center says this statistic has hit too close to home.
I have a name to go with that statistic, and so I take it a lot more seriously probably than I did in the past.
All it took to change Dotson's outlook on veteran suicide was a single text.
I received a text while I was at church that said he had taken his own life. As close as I am to you, twice a week in class, he used their center, of course, and I never saw any indication that he was unhappy.
This realization prompted a change in curriculum for the UK Veterans Resource Center. They now offer more regular suicide prevention training.
Contributes to our suicide rate is this failure or feeling of not being able to fit in.
Although the statistics are bleak, Dotson says his personal experience with veteran suicide hasn't tainted his view on the strength of veterans or their values.
In fact, my last image of him was as we were leaving class on a Wednesday. He was standing at the elevator assisting the other Marine, 2 Marines standing there, and I thought, man, what a great image of brotherly support and love. And
the question is tough, but finding the answer is crucial.
It's made what we do here all the more important.
Dotson says his office has 3 areas of focus for student veterans. These are transition to school, retention for graduation, and finding careers. The center says it is honored to help veterans succeed here at UK. Kelly, Alexa.
Thank you, Cammie. Now looking at national news, Republican candidates met again for their 4th debate. The Republican candidates squared off last night in Milwaukee. Kentucky Senator Rand Paul was more visible than in previous debates. Jeb Bush is still waiting for his breakthrough as he knocks Trump's immigration plan, and Carson received some leeway from the moderators when talking about his past.
Thank you for not asking me what I said in the 10th grade. I appreciate that. But,
I'll just forget that follow-up there.
Republican candidates will meet again December 15th in Nevada. Donald Trump leads the most recent poll with Carson close behind.
A bill approved Tuesday will put a stop to terrorists setting foot on American soil. The bill, which bans the transfer of detainees from Guantanamo Bay, Cuba to the United States, was passed in the Senate with a 91-3 vote. However, blocking those transfers will make it difficult for President Obama to keep his promise of closing the prison for good. Despite the new struggle, Obama will continue to press his goal.
Fast food employees have gone on strike. They claim they aren't making enough money, but Governor Andrew Cuomo of New York has a solution. He announced yesterday he will raise minimum wage to $15 an hour for all state workers. The change will occur by 2018. Governor Cuomo isn't the only person helping those in need. Lexington has its own community association helping those who need it. Our own Rashad Bigham has the story.
AU Associates is a Lexington development company specializing in converting distressed properties into affordable housing. It approaches all projects with one thing in mind, and that's its residents. The previous site for the Cross Keys YWCA is now occupied by what is known as Parkside Apartments, a new development in the neighborhood, but for a specific group of people.
The program we use, which is the Low-Income Housing Tax Credit Program, it serves individuals and families making less than 60% of the Fayette County median income. People who live here pay rent, just a rent that's more affordable to their income level.
And affordable it is. Parkside required creating a network of public and private partnerships requiring support from the state.
What I found was the state was really receptive to this property as well because they were looking to put quality, affordable housing in this neighborhood. So they play a heavy role in helping us get it financed on the capital side. Part of their big movement has been putting together the Affordable Housing Trust Fund, which helps serve low and moderate income individuals in Fayette County. There's a big housing crunch for low and moderate income housing.
Growth seems to be a theme at Parkside as owners highlight its location.
We're in the Dunbar School District, we're in the James Lane Allen School District. Very good schools, but this safe, affordable place allows that family unit to kind of settle.
Keeping all of its families in mind, Parkside houses two nonprofit organizations.
It's through the Sunflower Kids, which is a nonprofit group in Lexington that provides supervised visitation.
Looking to the future, Parkside aims to help all of its families succeed.
We have grant programs for people who are in, through our investor partner, grant programs for schooling, so they can get money to go to school, their kids can get money to go to school. We have home ownership grants for people who can, for down payment assistance, if they can save enough money, we can match that. So we have a lot of opportunities here that they don't normally have.
As AU Associates plans its next phase of Parkside, they keep in mind what stability means.
This is the base that allows people to be able to pursue other opportunities.
AU Associates aims to help all of its residents to eventually grow out of affordable housing by providing many opportunities to progress. Parkside is looking to add its third and final phase soon, but looking to garner more support from the state to assist with funding. Reporting live from the studio, I'm Rashad Bigham for UK Student News Network. Kelly, Alexa.
Thanks, Rashad. It's that time of year.
It's open enrollment season for health insurance. Mark Thomas will be here to tell you what you need to know next. The open enrollment period has begun for health insurance consumers.
Mark Thomas is here with some tips to consider while looking at your options.
HSAs, PPAs, and HMOs. Just a few things to consider when shopping for health insurance coverage. It all sounds like alphabet soup, but selecting the right coverage could save you money.
There are many things to consider when picking out health insurance, but experts say first, you should check your finances.
This is the time of year where you need to compare your total cost for 2015. What did you spend on medical insurance? What did you spend on out-of-pocket costs so you can determine should you be in a high-deductible health insurance plan or should you be in a low-deductible health insurance plan?
Especially since independent experts expect plans to cost more this year. Know the out-of-pocket maximum. Look at copays for visits or co-insurances to see how much extra you'll spend to see your doctor. Make sure your doctors are considered in-network. Typically, seeing someone off your plan will cost you more money. Contribute to a health savings account or HSA. Money put into the account is tax deductible. In some cases, your employers can also contribute to your fund. And check your plan. Even if you're automatically enrolled for 2016, review your options anyway, because plans can change. Simple tips that won't make you sick over health insurance coverage.
The U.S. government says that consumers, quote, have the right to an easy-to-understand summary about health plans and benefits coverage. With that, both insurers and employers are required to provide additional information. Mark Thomas, UK Student News Network. Kelly and Alexa.
Thanks, Mark. There are plenty of cats in the NBA having success. A look at how they did last night when we come back. Okay, Sean, we've seen a lot of Wildcat action in the NBA.
Oh, we certainly have. And then let's not forget about the college level, though. Just yesterday, we learned that Tyler Ulis was one of 30 players named to the 2015 Lute Olson Award preseason watch list. This award is given to the nation's top D1 player who's played at least 2 seasons. Ulis finished last year 3rd in the country in assist-to-turnover ratio. And Ulis isn't the only Wildcat getting some love. UK Hoops star Michaela Epps named first-team All-SEC yesterday. Last season, Epps was first in conference play with 15 points per game. Basketball in the Bluegrass is close approaching, but the football season is far from over. Sometimes people may forget that.
College basketball is my favorite. I'm really excited.
Goes up, missed it, jammed in by Cauley-Stein.
We love our football program, but nothing compares to Kentucky basketball.
3-ball, yes! Andrew Harrison.
It's no secret at Kentucky, people love basketball. But when is it too soon to catch basketball fever? Is it ever too soon? Because after all, the football team does have 3 more games and a chance at a bowl game. But as the seasons change, so too do the mindsets of fans on campus. Some find the football season to be underwhelming.
A little disappointed because, we started out really good and you would think we were going to have a good football team this year. And then kind of got everybody hyped up for it and everything. And then it's just not worked out whatsoever.
Yes, sometimes on this campus, football is overlooked by basketball, but that's just the nature of the beast. The truth is, some students aren't ready to give up just yet, but they are happy to see basketball just around the corner.
I'm never going to give up on my boys, for real. Like Patty Tolles, legend. I feel like if we got down, we just roll over and quit. That's the difference really in basketball is that we're not going to quit in basketball, you know what I'm saying? Like if we get down, we're going to come back easily.
The football team will play Saturday in Vanderbilt, but not before the basketball team opens up their regular season on Friday against Albany. There's no secret that Kentucky's having success in the NBA, and Karl Anthony Towns is having an exceptional start to his career. 4 out of 6 games with a double-double. Only Shaquille O'Neal, Dikembe Mutombo, and the Admiral, David Robinson, had more through their first 6 games. Trying for another double-double, Towns takes the pass from Zach LaVine, takes it towards the basket, throws it up, and gets the home court roll. Timberwolves go on to lose, but Towns would finish with 19 points and 13 rebounds, making it 5 out of 7 double-doubles to start his career. Just incredible. Towns not the only one in action last night. Here it's John Wall with the strip of Kevin Durant. We'll see here in a second. Just trust me, it was good. Here he is. Here's John Wall, takes it to the basket, throws it up. Just easy, easy. This game, however, was all thunder. John Wall finished with 9 points and 5 assists. Anthony Davis and the Pelicans looking for their first win. Here it's Davis making it look easy. Look at this, takes it right to the basket, just lays it in. He really can do it all though. Watch this, Davis from just inside the arc, nails it. Davis would leave with a hip injury before the half and did not return. The extent of his injury, unknown, but the Pelicans do get the win. Davis finishes with 17 and 7. Other Cats in action, Julius Randle with 17 points and 7 boards, Patrick Patterson with 4 points and 4 boards, and Trey Lyles with 3 points and 2 rebounds in very limited playing time. If you have a television, you've probably seen a commercial for daily fantasy sports. Yesterday, the New York State Attorney General ordered the 2 biggest companies of the kind, DraftKings and FanDuel, to stop accepting bets from New York, claiming it's against state gambling laws. New York currently accounts for 10% of all combined bets between the sites. U.S. Soccer has announced a ban on headers for players 10 and under in an attempt to limit concussions in the sport. Those 11 through 13 are allowed only to use them during practice, and it could be the first of many precautions taken in youth sports across the country. Speaking of youth sports, there's one football player who spent his youth playing in Lexington, and now he's got a chance to make a name for himself. Former Lexington Catholic star Kyle Bolin will start for Louisville on Saturday as the Cardinals host Virginia. Bolin says he's learned a lot since his freshman year.
I think I grew a lot from my redshirt freshman year. That was when I got down on myself, lost confidence, didn't know what I was going to do with my future, my career, this and that. But going through all that and learning from it, I was able to handle myself in a more mature way this year.
Bolin entered the game last week after an injury to starter Lamar Jackson. Louisville got the win 41-7.
Basketball team looks like it's going to be good yet again this year.
I have a good feeling about this year.
And it's looking sunny out there now, but we'll be rolling into the forecast tonight. We will look at your weather next.
Emily Markanik is here with a look at our forecast.
Emily, it's a little rainy right now. I'm hoping it gets better in the weekend. What do you got for us?
Yeah, we're looking for a nice sunny weekend, but a little bit of rain tonight. But let's first look at today's forecast.
As we can see, we had that nice blue skies, but we got that cloud coverage slowly rolling in for that rain later tonight. Currently it's 59 degrees, as again, slight overcast, no rain right now, but it will be rainy tonight. It'll also be chilly tonight at 53 degrees, so bundle up, stay warm, and stay dry. Tomorrow we got 57 degrees, partly cloudy and wind gusts, so ladies, avoid those flowy skirts because the wind is not our friend. Friday it's 51 degrees, sunny, no rain, so we're entering a sunshiny weekend. Saturday it's 52, sunny again, so the sun keeps on rolling in. It's a nice, nice weekend. Let's look at our 5-day forecast. Now again, Thursday it'll be partly cloudy, and then we have sunny, sunny, sunny throughout the weekend. Then we'll go back into that partly cloudy. The temperatures are slowly rising, but we're still in that nice fall weather. All right, Emily, thank you. It looks like we have a good weekend. Yeah, it'll be nice.
No winter yet.
No winter yet. We're still in fall. Good.
President Obama was at Arlington National Cemetery today.
Find out what he had to say next.
Today is the celebration of our veterans.
Today at the Arlington National Cemetery, President Obama acknowledged the great work of our veterans around the world.
This day is not only about gratitude for what they have done for us. It is also a reminder of all that they still have to give to our nation and our duty to them.
That was a celebration of our veterans nationally.
But we have two veterans right here in our studio, Mark Thomas and Mike Weichel.
You guys, thank you so much for your service. And Mike, do you think you could tell us a little bit about where you served?
Sure. I was in the United States Coast Guard for 6 years, from 1967 through 1973. That's 4 years active and 2 years inactive.
And Mark, what about you?
I served 6 years active duty in the U.S. Air Force from 2008, and I got out in 2014.
And you guys have any special plans for tonight?
Well, since Veterans Day is the day when businesses and Americans are given the opportunity to say thank you for the folks who have served, I'm planning on heading to Starbucks for a free cup of coffee.
And Mark?
I'm just going to study tonight.
All right, well, sounds like a good night for both of you guys. Thank you so much for your service.
You're welcome. Thanks.
I'm Kelly Brightmore.
And I'm Alexa Wingate.
From all of us at UK Student News Network, thank you so much to our veterans and have a good night.